Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Baruch Hashem. You probably didn't see my WhatsApp, right?
No, I didn't see it. I was
Uh,
sitting
my,
here.
my WhatsApp said I'm going to be 15 minutes late.
Oh,
Sorry
okay.
about that.
No problem. That's all right.
Um, okay, so let's.
I found a mimer that has a little bit to do with Rosh Hashanah for the Yom
Well,
Neron.
um, just want to check up this one. A good pay Zion. Um, okay, let's do the Kol Curry on page Kup Tzadik. Simon Taifov.
Okay. Tzaddik Vav. Kol Koreh. Got it.
Okay, so I'm not sure this Kol Curry was said to the entire yeshiva or to certain people in the yeshiva. The previous couple of simanim, which we should do at some point, were Kol Korehs to the Debek Tov. The Debek Tov was the a special group within the yeshiva of people who wanted to have a special relationship with him and with each other. So it could be this also Kol Koreh to the Debek Tov. I don't know if it was or wasn't. But let's see. שמוני חבריי רעים נאמנים, אשר נזכשנו יחד ללכת בדרכי התורה. We came together to go down in Derech HaTorah, להביא Mussar libenu. So it sounds like he's talking about all of his Talmidim over the years. We could decide to bring Mussar into hearts. Haim b'yeshiva seinu yachad Kelma, when we were in the yeshiva in Kelm. Haim b'grubin, which was another yeshiva the Alter kept. Haim b'kovna, which is the last place they kept the yeshiva. Bachurei Chemed mischanchim laseis ol Torah Mussar minu reim. Obviously, the Mussar was the foundation of all the Kelm yeshivas. Hashem barech eschem, yatzliach eschem b'zeh b'ba. So you should be blessed and be successful. Hinei over b'derech slula u'ma'avar l'rabim. Somebody who goes on a paved road, which is the thoroughfare for masses, and tzarich l'shayora. He doesn't require a convoy. But somebody's going in a desert, where they're bandits. He shouldn't go by himself. He needs to have a great caravan. The greater the caravan is, the more praiseworthy it is to keep safe. The pathways of Torah are very much endangered. I'm coming to all of you, my friends from yesteryear. And let's join together our mindsets. And help each other at a distance. Basically, Torah both Torah and Mussar. You're not to be saved from enemies and ambushes along the way. Yisrael B'Tisha B'Av Ha'avar. Be'ez HaKinos. Ba'alosi Alibi Hekev HaKinos Asher Alu Al Sefer. I Alter thought about the breadth of the topics of Kinos. I'm calling my Kadeshim B'Chochmo. The people who are the holy writers of Kinos. Inar Churban U'Maaseu B'Prat. How they spoke about the Churban and all different aspects of it. If I would describe that in detail now, can't do that. Okay, right in short, and the people who analyze will analyze. So in Arbeinu Ma'an Mishnah, Shnei Meimano Shofet Tzedek Ladas. We learned a lot from these kinos. Two things from the righteous judge, Kosh Baruch Hu. Hapula, the activity, B'shmiras HaPoel, and safeguarding that which has been accomplished. And one of those Techa B'Chet, will show immediately the sin, Ad Hechon Kolcho Magia, to what extent it reaches, La Nosh, to punish, and Ismail, so when we filled up the measure, B'li Chemla V'Chanina Klal Chas V'Sholom, that any mercy and any grace, Chas V'Sholom at all, Kivyocha B'Chzor Chem Shlucha, it seems with cruelty and with anger poured forth. Lavin, we have to say, in Kach Ze B'Zeh Ha'olam, if that's the way it is in this world, Asher Shita Midas Rach and Midas Adin, Hashem joined together the Midas Rach and Midas Adin, K'mochen Tokev HaChet Le'enosh L'Shiv Nakom L'Averet Tzon Chas V'Shalom, so too the power of the Chet to punish and to revenge those who transgress the will of God. Kami Atok Fa'Volam Magmul, how strong will be in the world of reward. Lasher Yetzei Dino Chas V'Shalom L'Din V'Lo L'Rachamim. Somebody comes out to be liable. Ki Ein Rachamim B'Din. No Rachamim B'Din. Tisamer Soros Basar Adam. Person's hair should be stand on edge. B'Zoch Rozos. When he remembers this, Toke B'Chet. V'La Rabim Kach. And if the masses, the multitudes, were punished to such extent, and the Rabbim always have a schus, but it didn't work with the Chochmo Abayis. So an individual, how much more so is he have to be concerned? Shani stations point Misham. We also learn from the kinos. Kama Yizor Adami Blilo says Chopesh Lirtzono she's Chazik Ko Od Chas Shalom. A person has to be careful not to give his Ratzon freedom, that his Ratzon should be so great. The Eitzim is then together no sheet, and is going to leave the normal human parameters, and with our Rosa so destroy out to the foundations. Titus with this great desire to destroy the Hamikdash, and they allowed him from Shamayim to do as he pleased. He should have understood there's something going on here. Nobody believed that Yerushalayim would be taken captive. And it must be that if they were able to be taken captive, that their sins were which caused it, not Titus's greatness. They take it with token persona, but the drive of his Ratzon is like a galloping horse. They were born to something which the most foolish person wouldn't do. In like it says, if the weak person is down here, and I'm sorry, the strong person is down here, and the weak person is above, the strong person is at a disadvantage because the weak person has the high ground, and therefore he's going to be difficult for him to attack. And it's only true if the Gibor is on high. In this case is Kodesh Baruch Hu. How you man? Why was not Titus? Titus not afraid. Can we believe that this wicked Russia lifted up his Yoda Ruah, his cursed hand, neged Shamayim, towards Hashem B'kas B'chema? Yes, and he left the normal human standards of behavior. But because of the crushing of his will, when he saw that he succeeded, he decided that his strength and his power did effectiveness for him. So have to be careful not to be swept away by your will. Do not say that, my power and my strength have been effective for me. So, okay, two things so far. One is that the power din is very, very strong, and if there is punishment, there's no Rachmanas Bedin, and that's why Am Yisrael suffered such persecution throughout its history, specifically as reflected by Kinas Dishma. And B, that a person can go too far. The truth is that the Romans, I'm not sure it was really Titus's direct fault, but the Romans really did not pursue the policy of destroying the temples of their enemies under normal circumstances, just because the Jews rebelled in a way which they found particularly offensive, so they destroyed their temple. But in fact, since the Romans were willing to give credence to other gods other than their own, they should have realized, Titus should have realized, this is not a good idea for me to destroy his temple and put myself at his mercy. But his tremendous will, his tremendous desire to destroy the Beis Hamikdash overcame the inhibitions which he should logically experience and say, you know what, it's not worth my while to do this. Okay?
Right. Yes.
Okay. So, of course, this is the second thing speaks to me more because obviously most of us, I shouldn't say most of us, many of us, when we get angry or we get, in other ways, highly emotional, so it's very hard to arrest that and not follow the shtifas harotzon, the gushing desire or will. Okay, but Shaul member they asked which sin was worse, the sins of the first base of Mikdash or second base of Mikdash. But Shimon they said, look at the base of Mikdash itself. The base of Mikdash got rebuilt after the first sin, which is Gilead Raish, Shvichus Dam and Avodah Zarah, and not the second sin of Sinas China. Mata Rei Avon Ze Koshem Avodah Zarah, Gilead Raish, Shvichus Dam. Sinas China is worse than all three. Belama, why? Yesh L'daber Tuv Tam Badas. When we speak about this with good reasoning and good and with wisdom. Maybe I can't spend a long time there. I'm saying Rabim, but the Avon Hazeh Meraked Beinenu. This Midah is still dancing among us. Achafil Bali Midos should know Nochim Lasos Sedoku Gemilos Lasonim. In Bali Midos who are willing to give large amounts of tzedakah and do tremendous gemilas chesed, and they're very distant from open arrogance. Im kol zeh, nevertheless, the pasim ba'avon hamar hazeh, they're caught up in this bitter sin. Lismoach be'enei, lismoach be'ein chavero, to be happy over the downfall of one's friend, which is the Germans have a good word for that, which is Schadenfreude. Right? When somebody else gets a loss, you're happy. So most people are.
That's what that means. I never knew what that means.
No, a shod.
No, I see. I saw the word all over, but I didn't know what it means.
Yes, that's
so it means when.
I'm happy because you lose.
When. Oh, okay.
That was if you slip on a banana peel, that makes me really very excited. That's Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
Yeah. So the Kashman and besides that, Kashman of Tabbas also you find difficult that your friend has something good, Godlo, he gets a good position, a kvodo, or he gets honor. So all these things, even though your good friend gets them, sometimes you're so jealous and so upset that it didn't come to you. I thought about myself. So then you're upset about this. Yet Mika Moedibra Kasu, plus says you should be as happy for him getting this as if you got it. Soda Midos. This is the fundamental midah of the cloud Gola Torah and Torah. This is what is essential. And once you know the one side of it, you know the converse, the opposite side of it as well. Somebody doesn't work on attaining avas abrios, but meli pochas shalom the gehenim shall sin as abrios. They'll fall into the gehenim of hating people. Kitav adam nota lezeh, because the nature of human beings is inclined towards hating other people. I mean, America in our day and age is a fantastic example of that. The people hating other people has become extremely popular. People don't
Yeah, nobody can get along anymore.
right. Um, especially somebody who has difficulty with this. So the entire day is doing Gilead Rias, Shrichas Damim, Avodah and worse. Now the days of Yom Run. You have to go to the convoy. How do you go to the convoy? Yom Run. Can Chovalei Kaba Kabal Lasok Mitzvah say, V'haftarecha Kamocha Arbei Kol Hashanah. Uvezen Nichlal Atzmeinu B'chlal Yisrael. V'harei Shayora B'tuchamo. So if we work Makabel to work after Recha Kamocha, so then that makes us a part of the grand caravan of all the Jewish people. That's a very secure one. Trufa nocha the kalo is that. Got an easy remedy for this. Hope it's going to be good for this year. For Amnam, Kamosha Rafesh Eno no saying Samim Shalo, Rak Yamotza Sam Shamo Il. Just like a doctor doesn't give out medications unless he knows the medication is effective. Sefer Tomer Dvora. Asher, which of course in Kelm they used to learn every 10 days. Assyria Kodesh, you learn Tomer Dvora. Afki lo gikwari, see if I started already. Noloyli label das for 9 years out of Yomazet. Kin Shemar Velona Samba Gomer label das for Gomer. I didn't pay attention to how great it was till now. If you don't learn things into the depth as appropriate, you don't see what you're seeing. But you see, but you're not seeing. You don't hear what you're hearing. When my eyes got opened up in it, it's a good idea. Grass. Learn Shir in Talmud Vara without missing anything, skipping anything. That's one thing. I don't know. Maybe if we learn Talmud Vara together, I'll get something out of it. I didn't. I've learned Talmud Vara and not gotten that much out of it. But again, it's been a while. And again, maybe I'm just state of the Alter's Re'iyah below Re'iyah. Another thing is to think from time to time is about the mitzvah. With ideas which will be a guidance in this. And the times when davening, when you should do this. Kamo umishpatecha. This is in Ezras, right? Ezras, right before Shemona Esrei. And they say that the Alter of Kelm took 20 minutes to say Ezras Yisrael. And because this is not the only thing he has about it. And there's one eitzah he gives. He says, when you do this, says, Mishpatecha hainu b'chol derechecha daim. When you say Mishpatecha, that's to know HaKadosh Baruch Hu in all your pathways, because the Mishpatim are the ways in which we do know Hashem in everything that we do. B'tzid koscha, hainu hanhagascha b'olamcha b'tzedek, that you conduct the world with righteousness, with justice. Ad Apsi Oretz reaches until the ends of the earth. The Torahscha uvarcha yasim al libo, and his your heart, your Torah, and your words, a person should put on his heart. Gam kin kanal, she's naig ha'adam b'drocha b'sparach. So he says, okay, there's one eitzah for after Chochmo. They say mishpatecha b'tzid koscha and apse oretz. So you have in mind that until the ends of the earth, Hashem gave us pathways to follow, And you have to know how to apply in all these passages, Torah and the Torah of Hashem. And the Torah of Hashem, Olam Chesed Iboneh, that's where after Re'echa Kamocha. Kanki Kanal, she's not even talking about. Came but Bone Yerushalayim. Invention or davening, I think it's actually davening. Lisbone Mibnei Maha Charba Yerushalayim Canal. Why is Yerushalayim destroyed? The Alter of Kelm is very big on this, finding places in davening in which to remember these nukudos, the nukudos which he wants to impart. So you should bring out ways in Sakin, in Torah of Asbrios, of Zik, Sefer, Tomer, Dvora, B'shurim Kvuim Chok Lo Yavo, in a strict pattern. Because the fruit you have this in a year is very great. In Kabitz, they are saying, if we get together to go in this convoy, would say, every person from his place, wherever he is scattered, but as one, ממני חבר טוב לכם, חברים אהובים לי, שמחה זסו. אם כי קיצרתי מאוד, גם זאת הכבדתי עליי. Even this is hard, difficult for me. Mangolo inyon, but dvarim arukim, and there's much to be said about this. So, v'im zakeni hachonein, narich b'zeh b'li neder. If he obviously at some point he wants to come back to this and speak about it over again. So, I guess that this is well known that one of the major things to work on Yom Roim is V'ahavta Re'echa Kamocha. So maybe we should be makabel to try and have this kavanah during Ezras Yisrael.
That sounds good.
Okay.
That's a good Kabbalah.
Okay, we're going to check up on each other.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Okay. All right. So next time we learn, have to assess. Okay, I'm not going to be able to learn the next couple of weeks, but after Sukkot.
Right, after Sukkot.
Yeah.
Okay,
all right,
very good. Thank you so much for learning with me these past months. I really, really enjoyed it.
Okay, just continue. IBS Gold Center. Take care.
All right, take care. Bye.